Well, Margus, are you all
here?
good to go?
Abandoned our need. Yes. Okay. Now I'm ready.
Okay. All right. I'll go in a moment. Okay.
It's a question on how much of this game do you know of or have seen of it?
I've just
I've
screenshots.
actually played it.
I've seen small clips and play a little bit in the beginning.
I read a plot synopsis.
I barely.
I know it's bad.
Played.
I know what they did to Ridley.
I'm gonna ignore that.
You're not
I'm
gonna
gonna
be able to
ignore it when I
soon.
see it.
Stick your fingers in his la 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 la.
Because let me tell you, it's gonna get all kinds of bad. And it's never gonna get good.
Oh
Well, eventually it'll be over, and then it'll be good.
That'll be good.
It'll be like Kingdom Hearts all over again.
abandon all hope, ye who enter.
Oh, we're not gonna have any Mia for this.
Do you want me to start now, Patrick?
I am recording now, though, by the way.
We'll start now then.
Hi.
Hello.
I have booze.
I thought I should just start out with something dumb.
No. Was that Nintendo Sakamoto or some random Sakamoto they pulled up off the
Who knows?
It
It could have
was
just,
Comic Sans, though.
it could have been some random guy named Sakamoto. We won't
I'm
know.
impressed. I'm impressed they did their like custom hold your Wiimote screen to fit in with the game theme. Okay, this looks like a fan game already.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had that feeling.
Yeah, I should put this on full screen, shouldn't I?
Nah.
So like 3 languages you can pick from there.
Hey, Sue, you were a language.
I
That's all
am.
Francis.
Francis.
Now larding. Or lording. It's lording.
It's like, oh god, why is it loading? I don't want to know, it's loading.
Space.
Space.
The final frontier.
Space
These are the
never
voyages of the
changes.
USS
Yeah!
Enterprise. Its
Yeah!
ongoing mission to seek out new life, explore new
I'm
planets,
mixing things
and
up.
to boldly go where no one has ever gone before.
Nor will they ever go to.
And you gotta do the whole theme song. And it's kind of doing it on its own.
Space,
Hey,
baby.
Space Baby.
Space Bap.
You get work after
Space Baby exploded.
2000.
I remember how it is. I gotta remember how to do the...
Okay, now what she first says right here
Bum,
is
bum,
how...
bum, 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 bum. You see, this is just...
Why am I still in?
You see, the ending of 2001, A Space Odyssey, is just...
What she said right there is exactly how we're going to be feeling through all of this. Why am I still alive?
Yeah, Space Baby Samus kind of look like Tanya.
So yeah, another reason this game shit, it spoils the end of Super Metroid.
Who hasn't seen it already, Pancakes?
I mean, it's only been run at AGDQ like 50 million times.
I mean, fair
The
point,
game's like
but
over
still.
20 years old.
That too.
Yeah, it was a lot more dramatic in Super Metroid.
It was.
was
I think
better.
that's mainly because, like, well, the music was better. Also, they had some idea of when to cut or when to not. Every half second,
Bollywood
there was a
grade.
jump cut there.
Well, also in like Super Metroid, Mother Brain didn't look like a '90s cereal commercial CGI.
Yeah. Well, I thought it kind of looked dorky back then too. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure I
I'm
agree
not
with you,
saying she
Joker.
didn't look dorky. I'm just saying she didn't look like '90s cereal commercials with CGI. There's a difference.
Hooray! The gore shower powers up the suit.
Bits of my baby.
Whoa.
Female rage.
Whoa, whoa,
I can feel that through this metal armor.
Fuck that
You know,
pipe
is there
in
any
particular.
Are there any games where your power armor is powered through gore?
That'd be great.
Probably.
Yeah.
When will my desktop grow legs and a tail?
I have forgotten like just how badly 90s that opening intro was. Like,
Move armor
It
now.
was like. It was
The other
like
two
that.
main characters.
Otacon!
I awoke
Sakamoto.
to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
How
Oh,
often
God.
are you on quarantine?
Oh god, I already
Probably
hate it
often, to
because
be
of the
fair.
narration. I already hate it because of how it's doing this.
Well, guess what, Ferris? That's going to be the entirety of how Samus talks throughout this entire
Thanks to the
game.
hyper
So
beam,
get
Oh,
used to
Jesus
it.
Christ.
which was given to me somehow by the baby.
Baby!
I laid
Also,
Oh, baby.
that's another thing with this game.
That's
You will
super
be
baby method.
destroyed
now, you will be seeing a lot of reference or like
of Mother Brain,
ham-fisted hints at anything related to the
and my
baby.
long-standing nemesis,
Baby.
Ridley.
Let's go with the whole mother references. Also, she looked at her hand like the beam came from her fingers. Like the baby
Finger
gave her
guns.
that. That's way more badass, actually. If you could do that shit in Zero Mission, that would have been a much better game.
Finger guns.
Also, chunky ass.
I really played the skin suit in this game. Holy balls. Whoops.
Look, it's genetic.
She suits up like 90s Iron Man.
Oh god, you're right.
Ready for a quick test, Samus? Let's start with a little warm-up.
Fun little bit of info when I was testing out the whole getting the controls thing. The hardest part was not just like the normal controls. It's what we'll be seeing a little bit later in this.
This game looks like you accidentally hit the 200% speed setting on the emulator and did not
No,
turn it off.
this is just how it normally looks.
Yeah. Are you talking about the aim controls, Pancake?
No, it's one of the functions that you can. It was the whole third person to first person thing.
Yeah, the aim
Oh,
controls.
yeah, that.
Go ahead.
It took me quite a bit to figure it out, but I got it to work.
Okay. Get out of Morphball mode and return.
Good, I like it here.
No one can hurt me in the fall.
Alright.
I'm
I
totally
was just traumatized. Let me curl into my fetal ball.
Imagine
like,
if
oh,
there was a
what-
Morphball power-up that was just like, you just become invulnerable.
It's like, oh, you want me standing near the center of the room? Yeah, fuck you. I'm not doing that. I want to get the fuck out of here.
Can I leave? I know what I'm doing.
By the
That's
way,
at least the third planet I've blown up.
this is in tank controls right now. I can't move freely around. I'm stuck in this until I stand in the middle of the room. It's like, no, I want to go. I don't want to do this shit.
Chung, chung,
Your arm
chung.
cannon looks like a naughty dog dick.
Good thing it's not red. That's why it has to be green and not fit in with the colors of her
I knew
armor
there-
at all.
I knew there was something about the other M design that bothered me for that.
To work your way up. Just like
And not the fact that she looks like she's made out of vending machine toy plastic.
Let's invite some of your friends.
Also, this is how dumb the attacking is in this game. I can stand in this corner all I want and just press the fire button, and I will hit every target in this room. Metroid!
Sonic. It's like Sonic 06.
Okay, looking good.
Yeah,
Also,
Mega Man
this is
X
the most
seven.
hideously yellow power suit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Some beams. Dodge them.
Supposed to be more RNG.
Man, you know what Metroid really needed? Quick time.
Those are the moves I remember.
Sick moves, girl.
Oh, just look at those flips!
Nice. Remember how that feels.
Yeah, no, seriously. Remember how that feels, because you're going to be using that a lot.
Use
Okay,
Here
those
comes the
to
missiles.
punish your missiles.
Somebody just
So-
played it at MRE.
By the way,
I just want to ask.
what?
So,
Pesky bugs
so
lurking here
other
somewhere.
M came after Prime, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Well, that depends. Are you talking about development or
Why
story?
not say hello with a
Development it did.
Development.
Yeah.
Well, technically, chronologically it did too, just a lot further after.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask just to make sure. And then I also wanted to ask, why
Why
does
are you
this
killing
look so?
Wolverine?
Why does this look so much shittier than how I remember any of the Prime games
Even
looking?
yeah, even Prime 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because Retro cared.
Yeah.
Okay, looking good.
Sweet, this game has Overblast.
Overblast.
It's that whole thing of like, jumping into an enemy with a fully charged shot.
Like, to be honest, when we...
a lot in Super Metroid.
I hadn't seen any sort of gameplay of this game at all, and I kind of went in kind of expecting at least prime level.
You were
You
wrong.
thought
Look.
wrong.
You were
Like, I was expecting the gameplay and the story to be shit,
Try using a power
but at least the visuals would be okay. But yeah, no, this is already disappointing.
Okay, Ferris, have you ever done a trade with somebody and they're into the trade, they just like looked up the most recent picture of one of your characters and you could just obviously tell they weren't familiar with them and didn't understand them?
Alright, Samus. That's it for the test.
Yes or no question.
I'm sorry, it's just it feels like you're pointing that in my direction.
Well, I did start the statement with
I
Ferris.
wondered if this too was a result.
Yeah, I wasn't
oh,
implying
okay.
that you did that. I was asking if anyone's ever done that to you.
Guys, look!
Right. You're doing the meeting room.
All right,
It's Mia!
I'm not disappointed now.
Mia,
Anyway,
please
the
join
reason-
us!
The,
Oh,
the
no, wait!
reason
Mia,
why
where are you going? No!
Sorry.
Don't
He's not
leave me
in it.
here!
It's like I feel like that's the way this game was. It was like
None of
Nintendo
them
asked Team Ninja if they wanted to make a game, and they just briefly looked through the catalog. We want to do this character because she has boobs, and it was just like Zero Suit Samus from fucking Smash.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, I think Team Ninja probably would
The
have had, if
baby.
they were left like to do it. This would have ended up better.
The finality of it struck me.
I wonder-
again.
It might have been a bit cringier in parts, but it would have been a better game.
Nintendo had to make them take out all the volleyball segments.
That I don't think that would have helped.
No, but, so, question.
Huh.
What words can we replace the baby with and make it, like, infinitely better?
I think just saying Bab is like good enough.
There we go.
She had to
Okay,
go get her helmet.
that
I don't know
was
how much time passed since then. Days went by in their quiet way.
Turns out she just needed to get the helmet on.
She got the dick-shaped helmet, though.
That was the fusion helmet.
Relegated to a past concern
Yeah.
of galactic communities.
It's the cheapest one at the
Nothing more
costume
than
store.
a faded memory.
No one wanted it.
Yep.
You
It's
know,
in the clearance bin.
you know, it's been 10 minutes, and there hasn't been any actual gameplay.
Yep. Well, there was the tutorial.
Okay, two things here. First of all, the urgent distress message she got was called Baby's Cry. And the ship she's going to is called the Bottle Ship.
Yeah. There's-
Do you get it?
There's a
Baby,
really,
mother.
there's a really crowbar metaphor for mother budget here.
It was as though it was crying
Sakamoto!
for me.
Damn it.
You know, Metroid's known for its pretentious plots.
Overrated.
I mean, before fusion, sure.
The ticking time bomb that is menopause.
There's the level based on menstruation.
And not only that, look at the shape of the ship too once it comes into view.
It's gonna look like a uterus, isn't it?
No,
Oh,
it's literally shaped like a bottle.
Oh, okay.
It looks more like a beer bottle to me, though.
Gotta get drunk and take care of this asshole kid.
Okay, so it's a metaphor
For being a
For-
mom. An alcoholic mom.
for birth defects.
Also, another thing, let's look closely to the ship once it comes into the hangar, as it slows down.
Is it gonna go in and out, in and out, in
No,
and
no,
out?
just
in and out?
listen to it, and tell me what it sounds like once it, like, more or less puts on the brakes.
Doing a Trantron.
But she's not gonna blow it up at the end. That would make this game a lot more enjoyable.
Actually,
Doing really fucking sloppy if that's a trench run.
By the end, I mean when she lands, not at the end of the game, because I know she blows up everything she steps into.
Okay, if anyone else heard that, did that not sound like a car screeching to a halt?
Yeah,
It did.
pretty sure. Yeah, it's not even touching the ground yet. It's got skis.
And guess what? This still isn't gameplay yet.
Okay. Here's where I know the game's ass. Because she got off the ship and it didn't go wah 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 wah.
And it's not gonna get to that.
I don't care. I think it did the first time.
Hey game, can I control her now? Please? Can I control her now?
Back to my other question: is there any place that Samus has been that didn't explode?
That's a
Well,
good...
I mean, Zeb is at the first
Exploded
visit.
both times. It exploded, just didn't all
yeah.
explode.
I was gonna say the planet wasn't destroyed.
But it exploded.
Pixel hunch. See if you can
Talon
find what I'm
wasn't
looking for.
destroyed. Aether was fixed.
I really fucked up that explosion.
I mean, Dark Aether kind of exploded.
What am I looking for, guys? What am I looking for? There it is.
That was
I
really.
start
obvious.
feeling like Oculus Rift movement in games,
Yeah.
like the teleport thing.
Federation.
I can see now.
By the way, every like little pause there in the gameplay is about like 1 to 2 seconds from me in game. Sometimes it is just like a little half second there, but then other times it's like it takes the game like 3 to 4 seconds to register something.
I thought that was my YouTube skipping.
Yeah.
No,
Also,
no, that's the
I
game.
mean, it does look like the emulator's kind of crapping out a little bit, but
I mean, it does run smoothly for me, but there are parts like right here. That little shortcut was like 5 to 6 seconds for me.
Yeah.
Right there.
Hi.
Who are these assholes?
Fancy meeting you here, princess.
I already hate this guy.
Remember me?
no.
No. Sorry. Just that face. Just that face. Remember me?
Anthony Higgs of the
No.
Galactic Federation Army.
Haven't seen you since that last mission.
Someday I'll put it in.
Yeah, that last mission. What was that last mission?
The weird thing is he probably has the best voice acting in the
A
game.
general in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant,
There's
but also
Adam.
my former superior officer.
You've been bad in 2
There was
games.
a time when I was.
And he's gonna be especially bad in this game, and I'm not even gonna spoil why.
I know why,
Army girl.
pancakes.
When I was young and inexperienced.
Oh
I
wait,
like
you,
how he's the superior officer and everything. Yet he's in just the standard armor, and she's in the
parachute.
That's because
Yeah.
like she's carrying stuff from another like species.
Oh, good point. The Chozo.
You think they would have made her wear the uniform?
Chozo honestly sounds a little bit racist when
She's
think
supposed to
about
be
it.
an outside contractor, which
To
also
answer
like
his
includes the
question,
fact
I
like what
recounted the
kind
details
of
what had brought me to
authority
this
does
place.
he have to
When
say
I asked what
I can turn your
circumstances
stuff
led the
on?
Federation here.
Hey Ferris, does it make it any more tolerable if you call them the chorizo?
Also,
Actually makes them sound delicious.
It does.
also sweet. It's not so much that Adam can turn her stuff on and off. It's that Samus willingly turns her stuff off, and she will not turn it back on unless he says so.
Commander, we're all prepped.
No, you know what I think. I want to eat some Chozo sausages now.
They're
Like
birds.
chorizo,
You can make sausage out of birds.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But
chicken sausage.
except for,
Archaeopteryx
like,
sausage.
wings.
What kind of spices do you think go with Archaeopteryxes?
Same you'd expect for like
Our only
chicken.
option is to use the laser to slowly burn
It's
our
not more gamey.
way through. This is gonna
I got a hyper beam. I can use my hyper beam.
And we can't get the barrier wall to open.
I could probably bomb it or missile
We
it.
tried using explosives.
Then I see a ventilation tube there. I could just go through that and open
What?
from the other
What
side.
we need is some way to focus the power onto one centralized location.
Service. You know
What?
what I'm saying? Hey, service. It means right my dick!
Know what I'm saying? Woo!
Glitchy explosion!
That was such an obvious order, the computer automatically told her what to do.
That wasn't malicious at all.
Now my plan is complete.
Even in the far future, Heckler and Koch still produces G36s.
They're G36.8s now.
So Samus like super short if she's only coming up
Adam
that high
hadn't
on the mid.
authorized it.
Because that
But I
armor's
decided to
huge.
remain on site for the sake of the others.
So yeah.
I
Now I
decided to
can't.
remain on site because I knew the second I left this place would explode.
So now I can't use bombs or missiles. Because it's not authorized.
Because this game sucks.
That's the worst explanation for losing all your power-ups. I like that one Flash cartoon where she just tripped and they all fell into a hole on ZBs. Oh, my power-ups!
Honestly, just a malfunction is all you need. It's like, oh, something causes
Which was
some
how
malfunction.
Prime started, by the
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
Paris.
And the time... Bugs! Evil bugs!
Time to press 1 over and over again.
And dodge.
Are those things that had like a bajillion hit points in the first Metroid?
The only ones I remember that had like a bajillion hit points were the side hoppers.
I thought they were the ones that came down from the roof at the beginning.
No,
The ones that arced.
they had a lot. Some of them had a lot, but the side hoppers were the ones that took for fucking ever.
Well, it took more than one shot for the ones I'm talking about. That was the point. The side hoppers took for fucking ever. You had like missile those bitches. Wait,
The side hopper mini bass.
wait, why did that section exist?
To introduce you to these little shits.
Why are there like ledges 5 foot off the ground?
They fucked up the
Maintenance
freight
tunnels.
elevators.
Isn't it convenient that all these things are at the perfect height for us to platform on?
What's in here?
Real stairs.
The gravity isn't supposed to be on.
Oh god, one of them exploded!
Why did we even have gravity on this ship?
Those were the corn things.
How did that door just automatically lock itself after those bugs left it?
They're smarter than they look.
Are these things full of life forms from ZBs?
Bottle.
By the way, I didn't press any button to activate that terminal. Samus just did that automatically.
Why did they bottle fucking things from ZBs?
I think like the whole explanation is that this is a research ship and they're just researching shit from Zebes or whatever.
I would be one of those guys who says spoiler alert. I know why, but I'm not gonna do that because
Yeah, don't spoil too much of this, Marcus.
I'm not gonna spoil anything of this game. This game is a fucking wonderful train wreck.
The entrance to that tube looks like a pet carrier.
Okay, I'm gonna put out my thought on it, which is I think it's probably like some sort of like military blah 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 weapons blah 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 blah.
Fusion again.
That was the plot of every Metroid since the first one.
This one more arts fusion, but this is going in the right direction.
No, it's just we're the military bigwigs and we need our dicks sucked, so we're gonna use these aliens from another planet, and it's totally a great idea. Not gonna come back and bite our ass.
I don't know why I bothered killing those things.
Because they were there.
Ding
Everything
ding.
This game deserves to be.
You know what I kind of want to see? I kind of want to see a section like that just goes on for several minutes.
Just ding ding.
Just to keep constantly going up?
Yeah.
Well, you'll see something like that in, I think, either the next one or the one after that.
This game ended one of those long-ass escape from the exploding thing sequences. So that would be one of those.
Also, I don't know why the game put me in tank mode just for, like, the first, like, save room here. It's like I'm back to walking normal. Mind telling me why you did that game?
She had to be really sure that it was. She had to be really sure and safe that it was a save room.
Okay, so this game is implying that Samus's life bar is just shields. Does that mean without shields, if she takes one shot, she explodes?
Obviously.
Man, that's a very shitty suit then.
He's dead.
Oh.
Oh no, he's got leprosy on his suit.
Have you considered maybe if you see something like dead on the ground in like green and shit, that maybe you should keep your fucking helmets closed?
Watch how this guy responds.
Fucking Trigger just.
What was he shooting at the end there? There was like a full second and a half.
That's what I do to spiders.
Yeah,
really make sure it's
surrounded by
dead.
people with no trigger.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. Military has no trigger discipline, and on top of that, ballistic weapons?
That's not really that outlandish, though,
Yeah.
Marcus. Because
I'm just wondering, why do they all have their helmets open in, like,
in a combat situation, yeah. But Cookie, the
Look at
shield
that!
thing. The shields thing, they did talk about it in Prime. It was that
And they still, okay, now they do it.
that the Chozo elected to basically put all these in one thing, so that if the shield system goes down, power for life support goes in, which is why it's
But when she dies in Super Metroid, she screams and explodes.
yes, because the suit.
That's not what happens when you run out of life support. You don't just immediately explode.
That means that it means that the indigenous life is capable of penetrating the suit.
That too. Wacky wavy inflatable arm tube man.
Made of insects.
I can't see this thing. My auto lock-on doesn't know to hit the eye.
This thing doesn't even look like a fucking Metroid boss.
No.
This
Also,
looks like something out of like a Play-Doh adventure manual.
Are the other guys even doing anything?
No.
They're just standing there. They don't even fire. I'm doing all the work here.
It does look like a Metroid Prime boss.
Not really, no.
No.
Like
No.
the last forms of Metroid Prime in the first game was kind of wacky wavy tentacle arm.
It reminds me of a boss from fucking Tide of Tasmanian Tiger 2.
Don't run in front of it! That includes Samus too.
Oh, now we can use them.
So remember like a minute ago when Samus told Adam it was too dangerous and that him and the men should leave? What would have happened if Adam and them would have left and Adam didn't authorize her to use her missiles and shit?
Well, there is actually,
Well, I mean, she was doing it in respect of him being there. If he wasn't there,
it would have been just like full on, just go.
there would have been a quick version of the game.
Concentrate fire in a single location
Oh.
and freeze that thing. And Samus, you attack the frozen spot.
Yes, thank you for telling me how to do a boss battle, as if I didn't know how.
That was my favorite arm.
You asshole!
Holy shit, this boss battle is fucking awful.
Yes, it is. That
he's
did
just
nothing.
And he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go up here and try and punch the thing in the eye.
Because you know Metroid's known for tiered boss battles.
Samus, unauthorized muscle use.
Oh, I got no arms now. How will I attack?
I just use my head.
Ah, I'm
Walking
stuck.
around ineffectually.
And now it's just a tiny little bug. I was trying to do an overblast on it, but I guess I couldn't.
That guy's just pushing people around.
Quality boss fight. My name's Adam Malkovich, and I'm an asshole.
Samus, looks like I'm gonna need to ask for your
Fuck you.
cooperation on this mission. But I'm also gonna have to ask that you follow my commands.
Yeah, because
Step
they've
one.
worked so well so far, haven't they?
You don't
No
fire
weapons.
until I say
And
so.
it totally went really well in Fusion too, didn't it? Oh wait, no. Fusion is like the theoretical last game of the series.
Did you just say you can't move unless I tell you
Yes.
to?
Yes, he did.
But she can't move unless he says so, and she can't fire unless he says so.
For ages.
And look at this shit. Look.
I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing. I had my reasons, though.
Sure you did, Samus.
There's no
Commander
reason
Adam
she would have
Malkovich
even
was
been in the
normally cool and
military.
not one to joke around.
Like, even me is done with this.
But he would end all of his
Or is
mission
she?
briefings
Or is she
by
just gonna
saying,
come back with a different flavor of helmet?
Any objections, lady?
Silence from
He
pancakes.
was joking. The others weren't. At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child, or used kid gloves because
Mostly
I was
Adam.
a woman.
There's no reason you
And
would have
yet
been
with
in the
Adam,
military.
I was grateful for the now. My past has left me with an uneasy soul. And as a result...
Blah 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 bullshit.
Samus didn't need any kind of military training. She learned from the best of the best of the Russian chorizo.
The Russian.
Russian chorizo.
Russian chorizo. Yeah, we're going to Chipotle.
A sign of
Delicious.
derision at being called a lady,
Chipotle.
and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The other soldiers were always
This is
willing to
stupid.
support me with
Yes.
easy smiles, despite the fact that I clearly had so much yet to learn.
This is stupid, and
Among
I've
them was
played it.
Anthony. In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers, my response was to be
Anthony has fucking like Ice Cube hair.
I was a
Or
child.
no.
Always with
It's
something to
Dr.
prove.
Dre.
A chip on my shoulder. And I was angry. I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken.
So Pancakes, how much of this game is actually gameplay?
I was scared.
I'd say
You ever play a Team Ninja game? Ferris?
No.
I could see in Adam's
At,
joking
at
manner
least
how
most of their
close he
other
felt
games
to me.
play great.
Also,
Like-
for the record,
Adam knows my
this is
past,
Chipotle and Cyrillic.
and he knows me better than anyone else.
Chipotle and Cyrillic.
Delicious.
Confession.
Knock 'em off.
Well, the
Because I
point
was
is it's
so
still
young when
pronounced
I lost
Chipotle.
both of my parents, there's no question I saw
Samus,
Adam
please
as a
do us
father
all a favor and sum this up in like 3 sentences or less.
When I rebelled against him,
Adam's a jerk, but he's
I
my
knew I
jerk.
could get away with it. And his paternal compassion in the face
Yes,
of my
I
rebellion
rebelled against
reinforced
him,
this
and I'm going to continue talking about how I rebelled against him for however long, and now I'm going to listen to him because you know
The
what?
chances were slim that I would ever find anyone that
In the span of her monologuing like this, all of the team has left, and she's by herself. And Anna's just wondering, what are you doing, Samus? You've just kind of been zoning out for like 5 minutes.
I told you to move like 7 times.
young and naive.
To sum it up, she wants to have a baby.
I've seen one.
Which is why she's joining the military, because that's where that happens.
Exactly.
Still uncertain.
Is that porn included like her armor modified for her to be pregnant?
We thought had been destroyed.
You know there's porn of
She
that.
now has like a chosen uterus that doesn't even work at all. We figured out how.
Situation
Yeah.
is critical.
We figured out
We need to
like this
gather all the
amazing
information we
space
can.
technology,
Priority
but
one
we can't figure out how we
find
can
any
make you
survivors
pregnant.
and bring them
It's
to
weird.
safety.
So what's it even good for?
Consider this site extremely dangerous. Be
You can put
careful
a
when
sandwich in
making
there if you
moves.
want to.
I'm just imagine the chorizo examining her. And it's like, we can't figure out how
There's
she
one
gets
problem.
pregnant. She doesn't even have a cloaca.
The wireless interference in this facility
No,
is
wait, she
all
has two.
pervasive. Your comm systems are useless. As a
Now,
result,
remember
Very
that.
useful.
He's saying their
channels
comm
are
system
limited
is
to the facility's
useless.
navigation booths. Well then, Lyle, investigate Sector 1 and show a little restraint with your
Yeah,
explosives.
dude, Lyle!
Maurice,
His last name is Smithsonian.
Sector 2.
Yeah,
Maurice! Any equipment you come across. Anthony,
Anthony!
Sector 3.
Remember him!
To use
Yeah,
the
Anthony.
guns are called for. All right, James, check out the control bridge.
Yeah, James!
Location is
The J-Man!
And his molester mustache.
By the way, remember all these people.
Run a complete
They're all gonna
sweep
die.
of
I don't know who
control
this
boards
guy-
and investigate any trace of-
KG!
Each of you is authorized to use a
No,
phase
but
gun.
there will be
To check in
there will be a
regularly
completely
with the
idiotic
navigation
subplot
booths.
later that never gets resolved. So
And
Okay.
Samus, you go to the system management room.
Samus!
Do everything
Also,
you
this
can to get
entire
the
introduction to the team is utterly useless, because we don't get to know more about them than this.
That's why they got the introductions.
Remember,
that was a
everything you
really
see will also appear on the screen.
frilly introduction.
He's
Yeah.
looking at a
Regarding
screen of
auxiliary
himself.
weapons, the use of bombs has been authorized.
He's that vain.
As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and authorize use as we can. However,
Why?
they have no
You could just
plans to
authorize it now.
authorize the use of power bombs.
Oh, come on! I love power
Why?
bombs!
High-temperature heat wave over a large area, impacting living things.
That's why I use them!
A nice way of saying they can vaporize humans instantly.
That's why I use them.
Well aware of how dangerous power bombs are, and how their devastation can't be obstructed with common
So,
materials.
spoiler alert, we can't use power bombs till, like, the end of the game.
I need you to report back. I'll give you your next orders then.
Although, to be fair, that's probably one of the lesser, like,
execute your missions.
you're not allowed to, like, you can't use this because it, like,
That's the
because that is the sort of thing where it's like, hey, we're looking for survivors. It's probably a bad idea to use this.
Samus, do you understand? Yes, you are making me agree to a verbal, non-binding agreement to use a weapon because you're afraid of civilians or your members.
Having received mission orders from Adam, I
Like,
felt confused and
but
strangely exhilarated.
that's like the
by
only one out of
unexpected
everything that I could kind of forgive.
There you go, Koki, there's the jingle.
Adam.
That was way too late in the game for that.
Of course.
Just like, now!
You know what that means? The game started.
Yeah, now the game started. It only
bad,
took,
'cause-
what, 30 minutes?
Yeah, we got the title screen like 20 minutes ago.
Normal bomb. Just your
Ab-
average run-of-the-mill bomb.
Abby normal bomb.
I like how you just ran into it is the thing.
90% of the station is made of Zebeshian life forms.
It's like I was trying to find where the power-up is. There it is. How do I get to it?
Are there any of these load-bearing Zebesians?
Zoomers.
No, not over here. Where is it? There it is.
Hole.
Yay, hole!
So,
Maintenance hatch.
so, look how much this adds. 1. It increased my missile tank capacity by 1.
Well, to be fair, you do essentially have infinite missiles in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's given meditation.
Hey, you escape. You're trapped in this prison forever.
It's like at that point, it's like, no, get me the fuck out of here!
I'm free!
Hey, the bad part about that was, I could have just used like a normal jump, but I didn't know that. I thought I could only use the bombs to jump.
What did Pancakes do immediately after getting out? He ran the fuck as fast and as far away from that hole as he could possibly get.
So yeah, that was the first episode.
Yeah.
Already a train wreck.
Yep.
Okay, before we continue to the next one, I need to take my dishes upstairs. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Is there an